He's going to start running in now, X. You can stick your jab right to the center of the chest and stop him. Because he's going to start running in now. He's desperate now. He's going to start running in. This is the half he think he can pick up on you. Keep your investment. Double that jab up, stick it to the body. Put that razor blade right down the middle of his stomach, all right?
The good news for Pavlik so far is that no matter what the outcome of this fight is, he'll still be the middleweight champion of the world.
Harold Letterman in Hopkins' corner, they think they've won the first 6 rounds. How do you see it?
I think he won the first 6 rounds also. 6-0, 60-54, Bernard Hopkins. You know, Jim, if I'm right, Kelly Pavlik can't win this fight without knocking him down. I mean, you know, if it goes the distance, he's up 6 points already. He has got to start picking up the pace. Hopkins winning the fight because he's landing a harder, cleaner, better, more effective shots. I mean, he slowed up noticeably rounds 5 and 6, but even still, he's gotten in that real good right hand to win each of those 2 rounds. 6-0, Hopkins.
I have it 5-1. I gave the last round to Pavlik.
Well, by CompuBox numbers, last round was the first in which Pavlik out-threw and outlanded Hopkins. If you wondered why he raised his fist at the end, he's starting to get more of a tempo that he likes. He threw 50 punches in that round and landed 17, the 13 of 41 for Bernard. And Bernard clearly is trying to move away more often, though still standing his ground and hitting Pavlik from time to time, as you saw there.
But one thing, if Kelly gets tired himself, he's got a major problem because he doesn't have the experience to fight off of fatigue, and he's going to be hit much easier. He's coming in, he looks still like he has a lot of energy, but not landing any clean punches.
And what he isn't able to do, which Jack Lowe has pressed him for over and over again, is to double jab and feint and try to throw Hopkins off. That's not working. Increasingly, it looks as though he's just going to have to throw caution to the wind and go at Bernard and bull him to the ropes and try to trap him.
Even though Kelly, he seems like he's getting a little fatigued himself now. He's going forward, but still seems to be very careless and making a lot of mistakes. And Bernard is studying it. I can see in his eyes, he's studying to realize that this guy's slowing down a lot.
Break, step back.
Pavlik thought of throwing a low blow. He didn't do it. Hopkins steps in and rips him with a left hook.
Bernard is having a picnic in there now, and it seems like mentally he's getting recharged now.
He still has the faster hands.
Yep.
He still dominates the center of the ring. He's still ripping Pavlik in combination and putting him on the defensive. Crowd loves it. At least the Hopkins element does. The Youngstown people are in shock.
Well, I think Kelly came in strictly just going for knockouts, and there's no respect for Bernard. And Bernard is fighting maybe the best fight he's fought in his life to some degree. Even the Trinidad fight, he didn't do much until later on. He started off early in this fight and been consistent.
Another brilliant round for Bernard Hopkins.
Listen, you gotta bend your fucking knees. What's that? Listen to me, man. You gotta work, Kel. You gotta work. I know, Kel. I know. You gotta double the jab. You have to work, baby. You're getting too close to him. You're letting him get off the punches. You're letting him get off the punches, and then you're too close to do anything. Keep him on a double jab. Keep him at your distance. Don't let his stomach, and then the right hand will be there. I'm telling you, he's gonna walk to our right hook.
Okay. Take your time, baby. All night long, your fight.
Just effort. Just take that effort out. I don't want you reaching and jumping. We don't need that. Keep it poised, man. Your hands move, muscle memory.
Right here. Here you see Bernard just having fun now, a little short right hand leads, doing things I've never saw him, because normally he was always a single one-punch guy, never would commit to 2 or 3 punches. His confidence now is sky high now. And I see Kelly's is waning right now at this moment.
Power shots in 7. What a wipeout. Hopkins, 16 out of 28. Pavlik, 3 out of 13. 26-year-old Kelly Pavlik is being taken to the cleaners by the hand speed of a 43-year-old man. What a show by Hopkins, and another good left hook. And a straight right hand across the top. Now, Hopkins almost made us laugh yesterday when he told us that he was going to knock Kelly Pavlik out, but nobody's laughing now. Pavlik sticks him with the jab a couple times and goes after him with the right hand, but Hopkins rolled away. Pavlik tries to get a right hand to Hopkins' body and then dodges a left hook in return.
Going for a knockout, which Kelly came in to do and was predicting. Now he has to worry about his last few rounds that he doesn't possibly get knocked out himself.
Well, the good news for Pavlik is he's starting to land his jab. Not with any big impact. Quick left hook inside lands for Pavlik. He's starting to stick the jab into Hopkins' mouth as Hopkins becomes more and more a stationary target. Still, he has to deal with Hopkins' shoulder roll.
But he's not
his head
making it.
feints.
But still, Hopkins can see his punches coming. His punches are too gangly and loose. They're not tight and crisp. And even though Hopkins is taking a rest at certain times, he realizes now that he can actually still stay away from most of Kelly's punches, right? Because he can time him too easy.
And if the official scorecards agree with Harold Letterman's scorecard, Pavlik, it would appear, may need a knockout to win.
I think what he needs is a bailout. Needs the feds to come and rescue him.
Well, at least it won't cost $700 billion.
Bernard hasn't did much this round, but you notice Pelly still could not do anything while Bernard has been taking a rest.
And now, Benji Esteves is taking a point away from Pavlik for holding while hitting.
Come on, Bernard, let's go now.
Pavlik didn't see that coming. So just for good measure, as if it isn't enough for Hopkins to have won every round, now he gets an extra point on the scorecards.
His hand speed is too fast, even at 43. I very seldom, at least I've never saw a fighter 17 years disparity in age and still see this fighter fighting this type of a fight.
Yeah.
Most fighters, when you get those gaps like that, the younger guy wins, but only probably say with George Foreman. But George had lost every round until he scored that one punch.
But talking about Foreman knocking out
knocking out
Michael
Moore, yeah, but this is something totally unexpected, especially with that 17-year age gap.
You don't understand this, man. Ain't nobody ever jabbed with this Joker, man. And they made this Joker a superstar.
Body shots are beautiful. Body shots beautiful.
He ain't never faced nobody with a jab yet, and you already made him a star. You gotta break this down.
With the jab, shoot the right hand, come back with the hook. We gotta start throwing volumes, man. We gotta start throwing volumes. That's what Calzaghe won the fight. You gotta throw in volumes. Okay? Yeah.
Still a puncher, man. I don't know.
What's that?
I don't think about punching.
I can't.
That should be a punching.